That's the one right there. That is the squat form we're looking for. What's up, everybody? Coach Swift here. I want to work on your basic squat technique. If you're new to the gym or you've never had anybody critique your squat, maybe these tips here will help you get a better squat. Basic human movement. We should pick things up like this. Sometimes we can't, and most of the time we pick things up like this. That's a hinge movement. We still do that. It's okay to do if you're strong enough, because basically that's a deadlift. If you've never trained your back and your glutes and your hamstrings, that's why they say just don't do it, because you might end up hurting yourself because you're going to pick things up like this and you'll ratchet your back up all severely. And we're not trying to have hurt backs. We want good form, but let's work on the squat. So first thing I want to look at, positioning of my feet. Your feet don't have to be toes perfectly facing the wall. They don't have to be perfectly in front of you. What if you naturally stand a little bit of toe out? That's okay. As long as you're not severely going out like that, that's okay. My knees should go pretty much straight forward if they can, and down. And if you have knee issues, don't do this. Let's not get hurt trying to get a better squat, and you're not supposed to be doing squats. If your doctor says you're okay to do it, go right ahead. So let's look at my ankles. If you have a hard time going down, maybe you've got some dorsiflexion issues. So if you want some science, this is dorsiflexion, toe can come up, plantar flexion, toe can go down. If you can do that comfortably on both feet, and you can move that way, continue on. All right, let's move up to my knees again. Now, if I squat and my knees kind of go in, you control where your knees go. That might show a weakness. If all you can do is this, maybe your adductors or abductors are weak. If you squat and you can't hold them in, and our knees are going too far out, first of all, tell your knees where to go. You're in control of them. If they're going in, try to push them out in line with your shoulder if you've got the strength to do so. Just like so. Now, let's go to our hips. I want to push my hips backwards. So what I always cue somebody to do, pretend you have a load of laundry in your hands. Do you see all these towels I've got to fold? You get that problem too, right? You got to fold all these towels. All right, I've got a load of laundry in my hands. There's a drawer sticking out behind me. Pretend you want to close that drawer with your butt. I'm going to send my hips backwards and close that drawer. Hips are going to go backwards. So load of laundry, closing the drawer with my butt. You'll feel some glute stretch and hamstring stretch. Come up, there you go. If you're not used to that motion, just send it backwards. Put your fingers here on your hip bones, push them backwards. Pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt. Now just go backwards. There we go, work on that. That's what my hips should be doing. Let's go to my shoulders. I'm facing the mirror. I'm gonna look at myself the entire way. If I look down, a lot of times we look at the direction we're going, my body's gonna follow my head. If I look down, my body may tilt over like this. And you have a lot of hinge with your squat. Keep your head looking forward at yourself. Just like that. Now, my shoulders. Also, pull your shoulder blades back. Shoulder blades are right here. Pinch them. So before my squat starts, pulling it back, creating a tabletop back, it is flat. It is not over. My neck, head should be facing forward. Never look some of the direction as you're squatting, you lose your balance. You might get hurt. Keep your posture straight in line. Simple, right? All right, so let's go from different sides. Facing you, my squat should look like this. You don't have to go ass to grass, as they say. If you can and want that mobility, go ahead. Face this way. Hips going backwards. Watch this. Closing that drawer. Let me face you. Take a look at this booty shot. Look at this. Wow. Now, squats are a primarily glute move. If you want a big butt, do some more squats. You're getting quads and hamstring too, but as you feel your quads and your glutes rather working, you should feel it in your butt. There is my squat form. Those are some simple tips to get your squat moving better. If you've got any other questions you'd like to ask, any form of any gym movement, let me know below. Love to help you out. Coach Swift signing out.